Okay guys, it's 1 degree out here, and so we got to hurry through this video before my assistant from Florida freezes to death. We're going to talk a little bit about bringing a Malinois puppy into drive. You know, you got to get them excited. You want them to bite with vigor. Then you have to, from the time they're puppies, you got to get them moving in the direction of when there's a lot of excitement in the environment to key in on that excitement. Okay, now, there's 3 things that I do with all these puppies when my buddy sends to them. The first one is I know that if you bring a lot of noise into a situation with a Malinois puppy, they're going to get real excited. And when they get real excited, they want to bite stuff. So that's first on my list. So I'll come out here and I'll put these puppies on bungee back ties. Now this is a whip or a popper from Learburg. Pretty good piece of equipment, except their poppers fall off. So get you a piece of shooting string and be ready to fix it when it breaks, because it will. I'll make a video on that. Okay, now, so I know if I introduce noise to this situation, these little dogs behind me are going to get excited. I also know that if I introduce movement, they're going to get excited. So in these videos, you're always going to see these elements. You're going to see the element of these loud noises, and you're going to see people running this way, you know, kind of sideways, kind of lateral, right? And that's what generally you're going to hear referred to as prey drive. And, you know, so theoretically what's going on there is you're tapping into that dog's instinct. Back way a long time ago when it was a wolf and it had to go out and hunt prey. Now when it's hunting prey, it's in hunting mode. It's not in fighting mode, it's in hunting mode. So a lot of these dogs, they got a lot more what they would call prey drive, okay? And so when things start going sideways, they go crazy, right? Now the other motion you're going to see in all these videos that you watch on the internet or you go to watch a training club is some in and out motion, right? Now listen, I've been around violence my whole life and I can tell you every fight starts with a look. Okay, so what's happening when these dogs, you'll see these agitators, these decoys, they'll look at them and then they'll challenge them by moving towards them. You know, they'll get low and they'll come at them and they'll look a little scary, okay? So that in and out move, you know, people refer to this as tapping into a dog's defensive drive, or they're you know, tapping into civil aggression, which, so if dog's chasing something and thinking about grabbing it, you know, dog's in one mindset. If a dog, at some point, somebody looks at it and says, hey, I'm going to challenge you, that dog has 2 options. It can go away, or it can bow up and make what's challenging it go away from it, right? So, you know, a lot of times the dogs that really operate out of this, you have dogs that are civil or defensive, and they're like, oh, I want to create this space. But what I like to think about, what I like to raise, is dogs that have true fight drive. And, you know, there's these arguments about whether that exists or not, but let me tell you, it exists because I know about it. I work every day in a gym full of guys that have fight drive, and I got these dogs, they have fight drive. And when you eyeball them, you know a man fighter when you see them, right? Okay, so watch, over the course of this next little bit, is I'm going to introduce noise, and you can already hear those puppies in the background. And then I'm going to move like this. Good. And then every so often I'm going to stop and I'm going to look at them like this. And what's funny about this whole situation is I hand feed these dogs. I know they love me, I love them. But these movements, these movement patterns, they cause certain reactions in the dog. So even though these dogs, they know that I love them and they love me, I'm preparing them for an eventuality where they're faced with a similar situation with somebody that doesn't love them, somebody that's outside of our little group here, okay? And then all this practice is going to come to, it's just like teaching a kid to box or wrestle, you know? When he's wrestling, when he's boxing, you know, he's not really thinking about killing his opponent, he's thinking about winning. He's thinking about like it's a game. But you put that same kid in a situation later on in life where a man's challenging him, those skills that he developed through sparring, you know, through live competition, they're going to come back and he's going to be able to defend himself well. He's going to be able to defend his family well. And that's the same thing we're doing with these puppies. So they're back there getting crazy because they like hearing this noise. And now I'm going to move the camera over here and let you see what it looks like from up close. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is introduce a little bit of noise to the environment. Now this is when you know you have a good dog, is when they just naturally react like this. This puppy's 12 weeks old, I guess, and when he hears that noise, he starts getting excited. And we'll frustrate him and frustrate him and frustrate him like this. Give you a different angle. so we introduced a little noise, and you know, we're moving a little sideways there, and I was running back and forth as I was popping this popper. And so what goes on, I pop the popper, the dog get excited. Now, these dogs, I know when they get excited, they go to liking to bite stuff. So then I bring out this tug. Now this tug is, I made this myself, jewed on the outside, and it's got a flexible rubber hose on the inside. So the dog, you know, a lot of puppy tugs are a little too soft. This way, he's really got to bite down on it and get it using his back teeth. And everybody needs, you know, when you're doing these dog sports, they want the dog to bite real deep. And they, you know, people think that shows a sign of confidence. So from the time you go to working with your puppy, encourage them, you know, to bite real deep with their back teeth if you can. When you get them real agitated, and then all of a sudden you start running sideways, a lot of times, you know, if you'll just jerk this out of the way once or twice, don't let them have it, the next time they'll really jump up there and get it. I got that puppy, see how he's standing there? Now I'm gonna start introducing this loud noise, and you should see a obvious reaction. Good boy, good. And I'm gonna talk to him, get him excited, good boy, ah. And you see him lunging at that leash, I got a bungee on there. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Oh, good boy, and that's what you're looking for. Listen, and that's just, it's just ingrained in them, a good one. You know, you don't need to know a lot of psychology. You just get back here and make some noise, move around a little bit. Oh, and that should be the reaction that you're getting right there. And if I got to do this till he gets excited. Every day I want him to have to get a little bit more excited. Gotcha, try to get his tug. Good boy, good boy. And I'm gonna come up here a little bit short lateral. Oh, good boy. Oh, make him fight with it. Make him fight with it. Good. Hold it down here so he can rebite it. Good, good boy. Good boy. Pick him up. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Let him have a hold of it. Good. Good. Oh, so you see, I'm gonna run back, good, and I'm gonna run sideways, whoa, and the dog's gonna get excited, oh, good, and I'm gonna run this way. Now remember, this dog knows me, he loves me, I love him, we're good friends, but these movement patterns, what they do is they just cause these dogs to react a certain way, and I'm taking advantage of that in my training process, preparing him for real life, when at some point this might be, you know, a real situation. So I'm gonna drop my popper, I'm gonna come by, oh. Good boy. He got, good boy. Let him have it, good boy. Deep, good boy. Oh, fight with him, good. Good, good. Take my hand, oh, come over his head a little bit. Good, good. Kind of whoop him a little bit, there you go. Good. Then I'm gonna let him think he's won it. You notice I got this string over here. I'm gonna try to steal it from him. Oh! If he goes to tug, if he goes to typewriter biting it or whatever, I have it back. And you'll notice I'm able to stretch this dog out because I have him on a bungee. Good. Good. Up. So I'm gonna come over here and get close to him, and I'm gonna put my popper on the side closest to him and put my tug over here, so he's got to work through one to get to the other, and I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move in this lateral direction. Oh, look, get him excited, stop, make some noises, that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna change direction, put my tug on this side, good boy, and I'm gonna tease him. I gotta watch out because his ice has got me. Ho, 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 tease him. Okay, and then as I come, I'm gonna, he's got a good deep bite on it. So, fight with him. I get over here, I'm gonna bring my tug, my popper back into action. Ho, ho, ho. I'm gonna fight with him, good. I'm gonna get on the ground and fight with him. And put him up on my boots. Oh, good boy, good boy. I'm gonna get hold of him. I'm gonna pick him up. Good boy, let him grip it. I'm gonna pick him up. Oh, good boy. And I'm gonna pick him up. Whoa! And get down here on the ground with him. Get my popper. Whoop him up a little bit with it. Get him used to it. Make some noise. Good boy, grab it. Pick him up. Whoa! Good boy. And pick him up. Whoa! Okay, here's Tig. He's my buddy. We've been together since he was 7 weeks old, but even though he knows I'm not going to harm him, this is what it looks like when you present him with this noise and these movement patterns. Good boy. He comes in to drive. Good boy. Gets excited, slipping on the ice. Oh, good boy. Make some noise. Good. I'm going to go sideways. Oh, good boy. Getting frustrated. Good. I'm going to run right at him. Ho, ho, ho. Make him miss. Good boy. Then I'm going to run sideways. Oh, good. Then I'm going to run right at him. Ah, hey, dog. Hey, dog. Ah, ah. Oh, good. Good. And this time, go a little bit sideways. Oh. Give him. Oh, good boy. And now notice. Look if I can get this in here. Good boy. Look how deep he bites that. Good boy. Now I can tell him he's doing a good job. Oh, I can introduce this noise back. Good. Good boy. Good boy. That's what you want. Look at that, how deep that is. If it's not deep, you can reach up here and kind of help him adjust. Oh, good boy. Good boy. But even though me and this dog are buddies, you know, I can bring you in to drive. You can kind of do this with your dog. You're trying to learn, you're limited, you know, on who you got to train with. But this is what you're looking for, guys. See that? Where it's real deep. Good boy. Ah. So, you gotta let him win. I kind of accidentally let go of that, but you get the idea. Okay, so we started with the puppies. Ended up with this dog's a little bit over, I guess he's about 18 months old now or something. Go slow, take your time, make sure dog has a lot of fun, and you're gonna get there, even if you don't have a big club to help you out.